law enforcement in this community and what will help us solve this crime. Please continue to call. We have continue to have over 200 law enforcement officers from the FBI and the DCI, along with local law enforcement, working this case on the ground every day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Some people have asked what they can do. Well, we've given them things. We're asking you to help and search for these cars. These, again, I want to stress, they are vehicles of interest. Like our Facebook, keep sharing our things, walk your property. Hunters, check your cabins over the weekend. We've had tips come in about property. You never know what will bring Jayme home, so please call in your tips. I want to again stress that tip line number. It's 1-855-744-3879. Again, 1-855-744-3879. We have set up a tip line via email to share your pictures, maybe of these vehicles. That is Jayme Tips, JAYME-TIPS, at co.barron, BARRON.WI.US. I'll be able to take some questions at this time.
Sheriff, could you talk a little bit about that military chopper that's been, seems to be doing a grid search today?
That is correct. They are mapping our area for tomorrow's search, also looking for anything of interest in that. So we're all, again, that is assistance. I'm not sure where that chopper came from. I don't know the answer to that, but they are assisting us in our investigation. That does contain a DCI member, an FBI member, and a Barron County Sheriff's Department deputy in that chopper. Again, gridding for tomorrow, looking for different search areas that we may not have thought about. And again, that is going to be a grid search tomorrow with we hope to have 2,000 volunteers.
Sheriff, if you can talk about the fact your first call for volunteers last week was only about 100, a couple hundred. Now we're ranking about 10 times that number. Can you explain why the rise in the amount of volunteers you're going to need tomorrow morning?
That's because we've determined we would like to search a bigger search area based on information our investigators are collecting. Again, they've been pouring through a lot of tips. You know, that is a large number of tips. We can't thank and stress enough that these tips are very important. And that those tips have led us to this. Again, I'm not going to make comments about exactly what we're looking for, why we're in a certain area, because that may hamper our investigation. And as I told you from the forefront, we will not jeopardize Jayme's safety over the public having knowledge about this case.
Do those cars have Wisconsin plates?
We do not know what license plates are on those vehicles.
Is there any scenario that you're able to rule out since last week about what happened?
No, we have not ruled out anything. We continue to look at this from above to look at all of the aspects, and that's why every tip is important.
Did you get these vehicles of interest from the surveillance camera video nearby?
We reviewed several videos, both from private homes and businesses, and we were able to put together different shots to come up with these 3 images here. Again, we're only looking for 2 vehicles of interest that were in the area at the time of the incident. These are vehicles of interest. We cannot our experts have reviewed the video, and they believe it's a Challenger, red in color, like I stated, and they're not sure that make. That's why there's 2 different versions of that one.
In the yard, in the family's yard?
They were seen in the area.
Did Jayme have a cell phone? Does she have one on her that you guys can track?
I can't comment on that.
Any sense who made the 911 call at this point?
We do not know. That is still being analyzed. That 911 call is being analyzed by both the FBI and the DCI and continues to be analyzed.
And are there any discernible voices on there that might benefit putting it out there to ask for the public's help in that?
At this time, our detectives or investigators do not want that out there. We will not be releasing the 911 call based on evidentiary value of that 911 call, and I can't answer that.
What happens if somebody finds something tomorrow during this search? The chain of evidence, how does that work?
Sure. All of our search teams tomorrow will be led by law enforcement officers. We have a lot of help coming from the DNR and the Wisconsin State Patrol. That officer will then take that, hand it off to an evidence officer. We'll have several evidence officers in the field. When they find a piece of evidence or what they believe to be a piece of evidence, our evidence team will then respond to the scene.
The call say that the male answered the door. He answered for the suspect or police?
I won't comment on what the evidence or what the case was. Remember that dispatch log that was released to the media is officers' first initial appearance of what take place relayed back to the dispatcher. Again, when evidence is then combed over that may change the outcome, but I will not comment on the doorway or anything like that.
Sheriff, any closer to a motive at this point?
We do not exactly know what took place in that residence yet.
Sheriff, just the fact that we have vehicles now is a lot more substantial than we've had in previous briefings. You mentioned that your mentions here are credible. How important and how vital are we saying now with these vehicles being shown at this avenue?
I told you I'd come out in front of you when I had information that I needed from the public. Today I'm coming out with these vehicles, and I'm telling you we need 2,000 people tomorrow to do a search. And that's what we need is the public's help.
In terms of the search tomorrow, does that indicate she might still be centrally located here?
I can't comment on that. I've just asked what my investigative team or these two gentlemen's investigative team have asked us to do to help further this case along.
Sheriff, did you speak to any witnesses at the scene?
I can't comment on that.
People in the county, we've been told, are afraid, wondering if this is a random act. Can you give them any assurance?
At this time, I can't. We've had no other incidents since this incidents of violence or calls of anything like that, so I can comment that there's been no other similar cases of violence like this in the community since the date of the incident, but I wish I knew a motive. I wish I knew why this took place. So,
Sheriff, why the gag order on the family? Why can't they say anything publicly?
well, we do not have a gag order on the family. The family has chosen to, all of their comments will come through me. As we've been directed, this investigation, everything that you hear from this podium is what happened. There is no gag order on the family. They have just chosen to, all of their statements, they want to bring Jayme home. That's all they want. And they don't need to talk about it because they know what we're doing and our teams are doing. One more.
Sheriff, just the fact that we've had now media from across the nation, the region, also the FBI is not in here. You also mentioned last week that you've had other incidents going on. How much have you been able to try to balance normal crime duties that you have at Barron County Sheriff's along with this case?
Yeah, it's been a long week for our deputies, our teams, but the support given from other local law enforcement agencies that have helped us with this investigation have allowed us to handle incidents. The State Patrol has been a wonderful asset to us to come in and help us handle calls. We can't thank our federal, our state, and our local partners enough. So we'll give you updates via our Facebook page with anything new or anything breaking, and we'll be back with you when we have something of substance. Thank you.
Sheriff, one more. Can you